What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're changing the oil on the Taco today. We're doing a 5,000 mile oil change. We're going to take a look at the oil, see what it looks like, see if we can get any indication of the health of this motor. And we're going to cut into the oil filter and we're going to go through all that. I also wanted to announce the first giveaway that we're going to be doing on this channel, hopefully the first of many. For this one, we're going to be partnering with Lasfit. I've done a couple videos with their product. Did one with their switchback LED turn signals on this truck. I did one with their floor mats. So they're going to be helping us with this giveaway. We're going to be giving away 2 sets of the switchback LED turn signals, which is what this truck has in it. You can go back in my videos, watch that video on the install and everything and how they look. But we're going to be giving away 2 pairs of those. All you have to do to get entered is follow this channel, follow my channel, follow Lasfit's channel, which is Lasfit Auto Lighting. Like this video and comment on this video. Comment your favorite mod on the 24 Tacoma or a mod you'd like to do on your car, or comment something on this video and we'll get you entered to win one of those sets of switchback LED lights. So get entered and let's get into the video. So I've been meaning to do this video for a minute. Been slacking. Got a little bit over 5,000 on like 6,000 something miles. But I wanted to change the oil on this and see what it's doing. I wanted to look for some glitter, look for some anything that's not supposed to be in there, kind of see what it's doing, see if we can get any indication of the health of the motor, looking at the oil in here. So I wanted to do that here. And I know there's the Toyota Care, so you have 2 years or 25,000 miles of your oil changes, but I wanted to do this one. Then we'll have them change it again at 10,000, whatever. So let's get into it. Okay, so first step, you got to remove this little skid plate right here. I believe this is part of the off-road package. This is the little plastic skid plate you get with them. So this is a 12 millimeter. Break that loose. It's just 4 little bolts. So then, right in here, I'll have to come grab, show you what this looks like. Right here is the drain plug. So obviously this is not necessarily a how-to, but you'll get all the steps of what to do here. And I'm sure all you've changed your oil and all that stuff before. For the viewers that are new to cars and all that, and they're getting into this stuff, might give you an idea of how to do it. I'm obviously not a Toyota Master Tech or anything crazy. I just have always had cars my whole life. I had a 67 Mustang, I had 78 Camaro, I had a whole bunch of old cars, so I grew up wrenching on them. So it's nothing real complicated, nothing real crazy, but I just wanted to go through this and kind of just check on this new motor and see what it's doing. So something I like to do when you're draining the oil, pop a little oil cap so that it can breathe and it'll let all the oil drain out. Okay, so under here, this is what I was talking about. That little guy right there is your drain plug. That's what we're going for right here. And then a transfer case right there, or differential. So we're gonna take that bolt out. Okay, so got my whole socket down here. So you're gonna need a 14 millimeter to get this drain plug out, and a nice clean bucket. Got that loose, starting to leak. bucket's big enough. It looks kind of dark, kind of brown. Looks like it's got about 6,000 miles on it, so I don't see any glitter on my hand. Just let that drain out. Smells good. We'll just let that drain for a second. And then we need to take off this front skid plate too, because the oil filter is under this second skid plate. So we'll do that while this is draining. Okay, so we got the front skid plate off here. So your oil filter is just right there, right in the front of the motor on that deal right there. So we're gonna throw this drain plug back in because it's still kind of dripping. And then we're gonna move the bucket over here and take that off. Okay, so I threw the drain plug back in. And I had to use these to get this oil filter loose, but it seems to be turning now. Oil filter's pretty tight. Well, might still need these channel locks. I smashed it a little bit, but I think we're gonna be all right. I don't have a fancy oil wrench or anything, so we're just doing it the redneck way. A pair of channel locks that aren't big enough. Having the right tool for the job sure makes it a lot easier. Once you get it moving, it moves okay, but okay, there we go. Move our oil thing back over here. They got this fancy little drip thing there, so hopefully that drains good. We'll just spin this off of here. Well, that's fancy. Thanks, Toyota. Appreciate that little edge there. It's cool of you. All freaking winded trying to fight with this stupid filter because I'm a fatty. Oh, well, I guess it's still gonna leak. That's exciting. Okay, we'll go get our new filter. I left a little bit of oil in here so we can pour it out and see what it looks like. And I might try to cut this open, see if there's any glitter in there. Okay, so I'm going to dump a little bit of this oil out here on this white cardboard. I'm gonna shine a little flashlight on here. It's not very bright, but it's kind of a dirty piece of cardboard, but I don't see any glitter. Okay, so we're gonna slap this new filter on here. Don't mind the mess we've made. I don't think I've ever done an oil change where I didn't make an enormous mess. We're gonna wipe that off first. Hold. Try to get all the crap out of here. And then we put a little bit of oil in this. That way when we start the motor, it's not just dry. So we're gonna throw this on here. And it's gonna make a mess. And these filters already have some kind of like grease on them. So I'm gonna get this as tight as I can without my fancy filter wrench. Plus I got it all oily. Okay, filter's back on. Now we just gotta fill it up with oil. Okay, so the owner's manual recommends 5.9 quarts of oil. So we got this fancy little Toyota oil change kit. Comes with 6 little quarts. We'll put 5.9 quarts of oil in here. So we're just gonna start dumping these in here. So we're gonna save that one for last. A little bit, we'll have to clean that up. On to the next one. That's 1 quart. See if we can do better on this one and not spill. There's 2 quarts. This is 3 quarts. Quart number 4. What we're using here is from the Toyota store, Toyota 020 motor oil. You just walk in there and say, hey, you want a 2024 Tacoma oil change kit. And they give you your drain plug gasket, they give you your oil filter, and they give you 6 quarts of oil. It takes 5.9 quarts of oil, so you have a couple ounces left. But yeah, this is what we're using. This is quart number 5. And this is the last quart. This is the one I used to put a little bit of oil in the filter. So it says you need 5.9 quarts. 0.9 of a quart is 28.8 ounces. Quart's 32 ounces. So we're gonna leave like 3.2 ounces in this bottle, which is just under that little line there. So you might actually put a little bit more in there, because as you saw, I dumped a little bit extra on every freaking quart because I got bad aim and shaky hands. That's probably right. Perfect. So check for leaks. Put our oil cap back on. Clean up my mess for my bad aim. This is probably going to smoke because spilled oil everywhere. To be fair, I don't think Jiffy Lube wouldn't spill oil, so. Okay, check for leaks. Not leaking anywhere. Nice and dry. Now we'll fire it up. Running. We got oil pressure down there. We got no temperature, engine or transmission, but we got oil pressure, so we'll let that run for a second, and then we'll go check our oil level. Okay, so I let it run for a second. I turned it off because I thought the lifter sounded a little bit noisy. It had plenty of oil pressure, and it's got oil in it, so there's no reason they'd be noisy. But I'm just gonna clean this off, dip back in there, be settled back in by now. It's weird. This side right here shows us about there. This side shows us like in the middle. So I'm gonna let it sit for a second, then we'll check it again, because that says we're low. Okay, I'll check it again. Oh yeah, that's really weird. It says we're like halfway. It's really hard to see in real life, but that's the oil level right there. That's the low line, that's the full line. So it says we're in the middle, is what it is, I guess. Let it run for a second, check it again. Okay, so we got a chunk of the oil filter out. Camera's having a hard time focusing, but I'm not seeing any chunks of metal or anything. I don't know what that is right there. Kind of looks like a stick. Something right there. Next to my right finger, the one that's wiggling, that little white speck. this one, see if I get that thing out of there. I put a picture in there because I couldn't get it to focus on the video, so phone takes better pictures than videos, I guess. So a little bit more of whatever that was in there. Can't decide. Oh, what is that? That thing's big. Got that thing out of there. Doesn't look like metal. Not sure. Can't get it to flip over. It's almost like a piece of a gasket or something. Kind of. It's not hard or anything yet. It just crumbles up. It's like a piece of gasket or something. Anyway, I don't see anything super crazy in here. Unless you guys see something, let me know. But also, since this is somewhat informational, if you guys ever feel like trying to dig one of these out, don't. Because it's a mofo. And it is super difficult. So, anyway, there's the filter. So there's a video of the oil change. I didn't see anything crazy. Unless you guys saw something, drop it in the comments. And if there's anything else you guys want to see on the channel, just let me know. But anyway, that's the oil change. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.